Good day guys, how you guys going? Excuse the wind down here. It's pretty windy, but I hope you guys can hear me. So here with me, I got the antigen self-test device that hope this wind is not too much, that I'm gonna use to check myself out and find out that if I have COVID. This is the second one that I'm trying this today, and I'll be walking with you step by step and show you how it works, and I hope that I don't have COVID. So usually they give you 2 of them if you go to the testing site where I went today, and I was given 2 of these. So I used one of them 2 days ago, and I'm gonna use this one again just to make sure that I'm not having the COVID or I'm not carrying any virus with me, and I'll try not to give it to people who might not be having it. So they were not giving these ones before, but now the government is giving people, so I hope that a lot of people are gonna have it. And anyway, so it's, as you all know, we are in one of the biggest cities in the world where had the longest shutdown, and that's Melbourne, and we're just trying to be safe and make sure that we don't, and now the numbers are going really high. If you're watching from here, you will know that in Sydney today they had like 92,000 cases, which is a really huge number, and in Victoria here we had like 37,000, still a huge number. But it's just because Omicron is transmissive very fast, and it's goes really quick. Apparently I've heard that they say that it leaves the surface under 20 minutes. So I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard people saying. So anyway, I'll go inside the car and try to use it so that you guys don't miss out. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back. Excuse my messy background or my messy studio. So I'm still feeling that funny sore throat thing, and I think it's just normal hay fever or something that I always have once in a while. But I'm gonna take you excuse me, step by step on how to use this gadget or this guy over here. I'm gonna take you step by step. I'll be taking you step by step, guys, to see how I use this thing. And remember, I'm not just trying this thing out, I'm also like seriously trying to see if I have COVID, and that I can actually know if I test negative, I am free to go about my usual stuff. Otherwise, if I don't have it, I'm free to do my usual stuff, or continue with my life as usual, of course being risk cautious. Or if I test positive now, I will just drive off to the house and lock myself up for 7 days or 6 days, and then test myself again. So I hope that I will be negative again. So this COVID is very tricky. So this box, I don't know if everyone in the world is using the same box, or it's just this place. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Okay, so it comes up with this funny guy. I'm sure if you've done a test, you know who this thing is or what this thing is. Okay, so that one goes straight into your nose, and when I did my first test, they took this thing into my inner side of the tongue, and they took it a few times. I took another one on my nostrils, deep in, and the feeling was really awkward. Okay, so number 1, you got this. Number 2, when you open the box, systematically, there's this antigen form or sample. It tells you what to do. So I don't know if you can see that. It just gives you step by step of how to do it. So if you see up here, I hope you guys can see it. So there's two lines on these test kits. There's the C and there's the T. If it goes on both T's, if it goes like that, it means that you're positive and you need to isolate straight away. But if it just goes on to C, hope you guys can see that, C, you're free and you're negative, and you know, you're good to go with your own life. So that's where I'm gonna put the sample of the test from my nose. I can actually cut it. Maybe put it, excuse me sir, leave me alone. In summer here, flies really bother you, and it's summer now, so they're all everywhere. So that's where I'm gonna pull the samples. Okay, I'm gonna pour them down there. Let me put it back here quickly before I don't want to make a mess with it, because I don't want to mess this sample. And there's this liquid here that I'm gonna pour it in this tube, and then after I put my samples on that, I'm gonna throw it down here and squeeze it and circle it a few times, and then I'm gonna squeeze it into that sample test kit, whatever you want to call it. And they got this guy here where this sample guy is gonna stay in here like that, as you do your test. So I'll get into it. I hope my GoPro doesn't misbehave. Let me just double check. So excuse me, I'll start by putting this guy, or maybe I should just close the window, because let me close the window because it's getting really windy here, and I don't want anything to mess up the test. Maybe open this up a little bit, and I can switch off the car now. All right, so hope you guys can see that. Maybe not, but anyway, I'll just show you guys. So I put this one here, and it has a lid as well. That's the lid where it goes on top of that, and the liquid, that's the liquid. I don't know what is in that. People who've gone to school, they know what's in there. So I'm gonna pour this liquid, or just messed up a little bit on my hands, but I'm gonna pour this tiny thing here. I was just supposed to pour a little bit, but I'll just pour the whole thing there, so we have enough. And then this guy, who I really don't like, I'm gonna poke it in my nose, and I don't want to make it dirty. So they say you take it as deep as you can. And on the other side. And then, I hate that feeling. I put it in here. I was not supposed to break that one first, but anyway. I was supposed to first of all stir it. Sorry guys, I was supposed to stir it first, but I forgot. I just broke the stick. Anyway, I'll just shake it like that. That feeling is, I don't really like it. It makes you tear sometimes, and I just don't like it anyway. So I'm just trying to press it so that the chemical can actually like move around the nostril sample that I put in my nose, and I hope that I'm okay. And then I put this one down here to settle down. Now I'm crying, and I'll pour this sample in this kit. So let me see how much it says. 3 drops. What did it say? I think I did 3 drops or whatever. Snap the swab and handle the brake line. Leave the swab in the tube and discard. Secure the blue cap. I've done that. And remove the test device from its protective package. I've done that. Check liquid for bubbles. Wait for any bubbles. I think I did wait for any bubbles that were coming out. Do not move the test until the
Okay, so 5 drops. Okay, let me put it for like 2 seconds there to settle down. I hope you guys can see that. I'm just gonna put it there for a few seconds. Excuse this car, isn't not the best shape. Okay, and then put that guy there. And then I'll open this up, and they say 5 drops, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put 5 drops, guys. I'll just show you to you how it's going. What's happening here, as you can see, immediately you put your 5 drops, the line starts. Let me see if I can wipe this lens. It's the lens so we can see properly. So you see what's happening. Let me turn it the other way. So you see what's happening there. So the sample is running, so it's gonna run all the way, and it says you're gonna wait for 15 minutes. So let's wait and see what happens. It's good to have this kind of stuff, like, if you know, most government can provide this to people so that we can all keep ourselves secure and safe, you know. So as you can see, it's going really fast. So I hope you guys remember what I said. So if you've not used this before, this is how it works. It's just a very straightforward thing, and it's not painful, it's not that much irritating, and you're doing it yourself. So just remember that if the red line are both on C and T, or C is lighter than T, basically if they're all on C and T, it means that you're positive. And at the beginning the line goes all the way, and then it starts to clear like you're seeing now. And if it goes back to T only, it means that you're negative. Sorry, if it goes back to C only, it means that you're negative, and you don't need to stress anything. You don't need to stress at all. So so it's clearing. It's clearing slowly, as we can see down there, and it's going towards C. I hope it stays to C like it did the other day. Just remember, I always have hay fever, and I woke up this morning, I was just sneezing and whatnot, but you can't just assume until you test yourself. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to go back to work, or I can, you know, be able to enjoy my life as usual. As you can see, it's clearing and it's going all the way to C, which is it's a good sign. Yeah, and today the line was not that long, so and that was a really good thing to see when I was going there. So, and as you watch this, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share. Let me know what you think about my videos. Let me know where I need to improve. Let me know what you think about my amateur videos. You know, it's all about improving every day. So my eyes are just tearing. So let me know what you think. But this is they say life is a story, and everybody has to make their own stories. So one of the things that I opened my YouTube channel is to share my story, and maybe one day someone will be like, yeah, there's this guy who used to do stories on YouTube and stuff like that. So it's not all about being famous, man. It's just about making a story out there, and maybe showing somebody something that they've never seen before, or I've never had to see the test kit before. And so let me know what you think, man. Subscribe, like, comment. Any feedback, any whatever constructive feedback is, of course, welcome. So guys, as you can see now, I think I'm negative, and that's what we are seeing here. Okay, let me bring this closer. If you see that, it says that I'm negative, and if it was like that, I was positive, and I've done all the process that was supposed to be done. Yeah, so if it was like this, if it was like that, that was an invalid test. So if you can see on this photo here, I don't know if it's clear, but then it is gone to, you know, to that, and that's what we can see here, which is a really good thing. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, so I think I'm good. This is my second test. I feel great. I mean, I'm okay, you know. It's good to be precautious and, you know, take care of other people that you love, you know, that you care about. And I think I'm done with the testing, and I'm gonna throw it into the bin. But I hope that you've learned something, you know. And don't, if you're scared of testing yourself, you know, don't be scared. You know, it's a pretty straightforward thing, and you find out what you are or what you I don't know if that can show you anything, but yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget, man, to support my channel. Like, share, comment. Any constructive criticism is welcome anytime. And we will keep on working hard until we get there. Peace is the only way to freedom. See you guys later.